Afterwards, there is no guarantee. And another reason for doing this is because the topic which has been given to me is digital literacy. Seriously? Like, what can you talk about digital literacy? I consulted at least 20 of my friends. I asked them, I have to speak on digital literacy. Can you guide me? What is digital literacy? The best answer I got was, look, literacy going digital is digital literacy. I searched all the sites on the net. There are only 167. I could not find some meaningful material. And the photograph you are seeing here is my selfie when I picked this topic. So what I am going to present is my perspective on digital literacy. Are you able to read this? Now, there are two reasons of showing this to you. One is, you know why you are able to read it? Because your mind picks up the first letter of the word and the last letter of the word, and then mind creates the word on its own. So in this entire presentation, that is what we are going to do. I will give you hints, you will connect the dots. And second thing, look at the definition carefully of literacy. So first we will talk about literacy, established literacy, then we will go to digital literacy. It talks about read, write. Nowhere it talks about speaking as part of literacy. So literacy is all about reading and writing and using basic mathematics. Yeah, now you can go to the next one. Now tell me, can you read this one? What is written here? Oh, it is written in Sumerian language. Maybe that is why. This is bill of sale of a male slave in Sumerian language. Now the point I am establishing here is literacy is dependent on language. A moment back all of you were literate, but when it comes to this language, eats. Go forward. Yeah. So why we need to write? Let's understand that. Because we forget what we speak. And commitment is required to hold people responsible for whatever they have to do. So we invented thumb and we said put your thumb on the paper, then your commitment is there. Now why is literacy required? The need for literacy is that you need to know what you are committing. Can you go back? So important aspect is to avoid exploitation. That is why you need literacy. You just look at me, fine? And whenever I say this, move forward, fine? We will be wasting less time. Now thing is, have things changed now? Still we do the same thing. Instead of putting our thumb, we say I agree. So it is not about rich or poor. Literacy is for all. That is the baseline which I am establishing before moving forward. I said, look at me. My God. I thought I will be controlling these slides. I have put so much animation here, otherwise I would not have done that. So requesting other speakers to follow the same. Remove all your animation. So we started with thumb impression. and then we moved to signing, then we moved to digital signing, then we moved to card signing, then we moved to cardless signing, and finally we again came to thumb, a digital thumb. That is what the digital journey of literacy is. So when do I become digitally literate? Old. The definition on the net which says what is the definition of digital literacy. Digital literacy is a skill to use digital devices such as laptops and smartphones. So if I start using laptop, do I become digitally literate? Actually not. The better definition which I found on our Indian website of NLDM, which is National Literacy Mission, that says digital literacy is the ability of individuals to understand the use of digital technologies for meaningful action in the life situation, just like this. So, digital literacy is not just about typing or writing anything. Now I will move to the questions which will create an action plan for digital literacy. Can you tell me what is she looking for? If we say literacy, she is not looking for literacy. She is looking for food. Most of our programs literacy programs in India are food based, because the basic infrastructure which is food is missing. Till the time we provide that basic infrastructure, we cannot move forward with any kind of literacy or digital literacy program. Now, do you really think that we need to teach digital? We have somebody who is Teach for India, who is teaching India, who is sitting right in front of me. So he will be contradicting my thoughts, but because he is teaching and I am saying teaching is not required at all. Especially literacy. Literacy is something which you cannot teach if you just look at this image. Kids can teach themselves on these devices. You might be thinking this is a gimmick, a photograph where somebody is playing with the laptop, a kid. No, that is not the case. Dr. Sugata Mitra in 1999 did this experiment hole in the wall, where he created a hole in the wall and he did put a computer in a hole in a slum, and children came and they started playing with that computer. They started using that computer without any formal education. The point I am driving here is that the first action for any digital literacy program which we have to do is, we have to provide basic infrastructure. This is the second question. Do you need to be literate to watch movies? Do we? So, anyone can watch movies without being literate. But if you are watching it on TV, then you need to be digitally literate to use that remote. What I am questioning is, do we really need to use that remote? Can't my remote talk to me? Can't I talk to my remote and tell my remote, boss, I want to watch colors, or I want to watch कुछ कुछ होता है, and this guy takes me to कुछ कुछ होता है rather than I struggling with 4 to 1. That is where we have to get to. I have an auto driver who takes me to office every day, and my normal time is 10 o'clock. I sent him an SMS. I said come at 9 o'clock. This guy came at 10 o'clock. I said I sent you an SMS. What happened? Why did you not come at 9 o'clock? He said, are you joking? You don't know that I can't read. So next time, send a voice message. And I was thinking, can't Siri read my message for him? Now, this is one aspect where we can actually remove the need for literacy if we start rethinking the whole thing. And that is what the second action is, reimagine. This is another problem, and the third action item is digital safe. No. Fine. Now I got a SMS in the morning. I was sleeping. I looked at the SMS. It said, "You have spent 1 lakh rupees on your credit card." I said, "When did I do that?" I went to the bank branch. I told them, "I have not spent this money." They said, "Fill in a complaint form." So I filled a complaint form. They made me fill that complaint form 6 times. And after 6th time, over a period of 10 days, then they told me, "You only have spent the money. So now pay back the money." Now, if this is how system works, then do you think consumer will ever get a trust to go digital? But I, being Harjeet Khanduja, I said I will investigate. And I started investigation. I found that someone actually used my card and bought this. That too in Las Vegas. So I went to police station. I told these guys, "Boss, write my complaint. Somebody has used my card and spent 1 lakh rupees and that guy has bought a dog." They said, "Okay, fine. Where is the crime committed?" I said, "Las Vegas." He said, "Then go to Las Vegas and write your complaint there." I said, "What?" "Because wherever crime is committed, you have to go there and write the complaint there itself." So I did not give up. I called Las Vegas police. They said, "Yes, we will write the complaint, but you have to be here because we don't know whether you are genuine or not." Now, we are saying we are making everything digital, but our practices are still not digital. They follow the old world. Our practices also have to change along with digital journey which we are creating. So rethink practices. Now, the point I am trying to establish here is education and literacy just the same, or are they different? We generally think that digital literacy has something to do with education. The people who are not educated, they do need education for literacy, and the people who are educated, they don't need digital literacy. I was on my Facebook and I got a friend request from Kumar Mangalam Birla. I was not sure. Kumar Mangalam Birla sending a friend request to me. Then I said, maybe it is possible. Move on to the next slide. I featured in the Power List 2016, so I thought maybe that is why he is contacting me. And then Kumar Mangalam Birla was chatting with me for half an hour. I thought, are you sure this is Kumar Mangalam Birla? Then I checked his profile. And I found there are 100 CEOs in his friend list. And then I checked his email ID. The account was created with a Yahoo account. And account read cuckoo.cookie. Like, I was talking to cuckoo.cookie for half an hour. So literacy has nothing to do with education. Slowly, yeah. Yes, hold. Our former First Lady of America lost the biggest election of this year just because of emails which she was not supposed to send to her private email ID instead of her official email ID. This is digital literacy. And And this guy is not screaming because of her that she lost the election. This guy is screaming because he was supposed to post his wife's photograph on FB. Instead, he posted it on OLX. The point I am making here is that in digital literacy, we don't need to tell people how to use digital devices. They know how to use digital devices. We need to teach people what not to do. What is that will create problems for you or which will land you into difficult situations or troubles? Please. And this is my last question. When we are talking digital, are we changing our education system? So, is our education system digital? Like when I say education system, this guy, you understand Chatur. Our education system is just like this Chatur. In the age of drones, we are teaching our kids Battle of Panipat. Okay, that is still right. But the fundamental which has changed, we are not looking at that fundamental. The fundamental which has changed is that our education system is memory based, and whereas all the knowledge which we need is available online. So you don't need to remember things now. What you need to do is, you need to explore things. You need to know where I will get things. That is what you need to remember. Last slide. So this is the summary of whatever I have said, and trust me, this is actually the synthesis of last 30 days of sleepless nights. Rethink practices, rethink infra, rethink education, rethink awareness, innovate, reimagine things, and understand digital literacy is for all. It is not only for rich or poor, educated or uneducated. Thank you. Thanks a lot.